that shit was childish. The day before she say the Tory Lane shot, I was fucking on Megan Thee Stallion. Waited to say the shit on my next album.
Does she remind you of anyone? Not only looks like her, but he's actually calling her out by name. All right, guys, so I'm gonna give you a real music lawyer's reaction to DaBaby's Boogeyman official video. This has a nice little lead in, so we are gonna watch this together, and be sure to leave a comment down below as we watch. Ooh, scary music. My childhood was scary enough.
Ladies first.
I ain't going in there.
Watch out. I got it.
Ladies
I
first.
No bitch today. And I got shit to do.
Hold on, baby. You can't be having a move that fast.
I am getting some strange readings in here, guys. Oh, wait. This thing isn't even on.
He's like, I'm getting some strange readings, guys. Oh, wait, this thing isn't even on. I just would like to point out, I don't know, they're going into some basement, okay? And my question is, this probably isn't a basement that belongs to any of these kids, right? Logically. So my first question is, are they trespassing? Let's see what happens.
My Twitch stream is going to be lit.
Oh, yo, Morgan, look, it's your sister.
You ain't gonna
That's
say
not
nothing.
nice.
Come on, Stink. He caught me off guard. You know,
So I mean, like,
got lucky,
stereotypical
but-
scary basement. We still don't know if they're trespassing, right? But I will say, remember guys, we've talked about this. When someone is trespassing on your property, you have the right to defend yourself and your property. We've even seen this with DaBaby defending his own property and literally shooting someone that scaled the wall to his property and was obviously moving towards him. So the person didn't die, luckily, but I'm just saying, if you want to go and find the ghosts or whatever you're doing, beware when you're in someone else's home.
We have to say his name 3 times at the same time, or it won't work.
Okay.
Are you ready? That ain't the baby, that's my baby. That ain't the baby, that's my baby. That ain't the baby, that's my baby.
All right, so they're summoning. That seems like a summon. There we go. Song is starting.
You play with me, that shit was childish. The day before she say the Tory Lane shot, I was fucking on Megan Thee Stallion. Waited to say the shit on my next album. Hit it the day before too, but I kept it play, ain't say nothing about it. Had a pretty boyfriend tweeting me, ready to dab out the bitch like a cow. I told you niggas don't play.
Okay, so let me just go back for a sec because as I'm now, and let me see if I can even just get this right here. Boom. Does she remind you of anyone? A part of the issue happening is that in the actual lyrics, he just said Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, so that is a Megan Thee Stallion lookalike in this, like, Megan, what we'll call her, like a doppelganger. So, and her friends, right, they're sneaking into the basement, they're summoning this boogeyman who we just saw, which is DaBaby. I think what we're going to start seeing is, you know, the boogeyman, I'm assuming, terrorizing Megan and her friends. But part of the problem and the analysis here is that in the lyrics, he is specifically referencing Megan. Not only looks like her, but he's actually calling her out by name. And in the lyrics, he had said, "You play with me, that shit was childish." The day before, she said that Tory Lanez shot her. We covered that, the fact that Tory Lanez had shot her, or she said. And then, you know, the pending criminal investigation thereafter. I was effing on Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, so we're talking about that, you know, the shooting from 2020. And my understanding is that even earlier this month, a judge granted a delay for that case. So that's a whole side thing that we've been covering, but just to give you a little context of kind of what's going on. But with that being said, let's go back to the video now.
I'm having hoes don't do it. I say they are not gonna argue with me. They got manners. They're not coming in with that phone. Don't do cameras.
I don't know if he's trying to do a Freddy Krueger inspired thing there, but
I'm having bitches on bitches.
Alright, so now what is that, The Shining?
Yeah, I'm having bitches who cribs.
I'm digging the different, you know, references to the other, you know, famous horror stories that we all kind of know and love, or at least I think that's what it is. Let me know if not in the comments. What are you guys thinking as we are watching this? Are you liking the song? Are you liking the visual, the concept? So it seems that he's now obviously just kind of, like I was saying, terrorizing Megan or whoever this is supposed to be and her friends. But I go back to, is this the person's home, right? So as we're like here, this looks where it was kind of scary It seemed like a broken down kind of situation. They were in the basement. Now we kind of seem like we're in a pretty stereotypical house, like a cookie cutter 21st century kind of home. But is this the guy's home? And are we judging him as like this scary beast thing that we should be afraid of? Or is this just like some dude? I don't know. I'm reading too much into this. Let's keep going.
This is a bitch that I'm with is a model. The first one you fuck niggas play. I'ma get front row seats to your next show and come blow on you. Fuck nigga down on the stage the day you call my bluff. That's the day you gonna lay. I was there rolling out shutting down.
All right, just a thought here. Okay, so I think it's important to run different scenarios. If you were, doing something illegal like trespassing, and now you're in a situation because it turns out to be the boogeyman, or it's, let's say, a serial killer or something like this. I would just say as a general note, maybe don't go hide in the bathtub. You know what I mean? Is there any other place that you could have thought to go to? Just thinking.
Play with me. Oh goddamn. I don't know what. Why you fucking mom make niggas wanna play with me, man?
All right, so the ring.
I know I'm coming.
I like the ring.
Baby.
30 minutes later.
Shit, nigga, you scared me. Like you seen the motherfucking boogeyman or something. Hey, look, I'm glad you made it out of there, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with you. I'm gonna go finish this new album, nigga. You know what I mean? Hey, my bad about that Rolling Loud shit, too. I ain't mean that.
Big misunderstanding. Get home safe, my nigga.
All right, so then I guess my follow-up question is he actually go and addresses the trespasser, but it kind of seems like maybe he's not the homeowner. What do you guys think? Leave your comments down below so I know kind of your position. Do you think that the boogeyman is the homeowner? They were trespassing, so he had a right to defend himself. I don't know if scaring them, and in fact, I think I saw at one point he was dragging the Megan character under the bed, so I'm assuming she's gone, and we had one person who escaped. So actively hunting the people who have entered your home can create issues, and those are exceptions, right? So, typically you don't get to raise a defense of someone used excessive force if you were the one that broke into the home and someone's defending themselves and they shoot you, right? But there are exceptions. So I think in this case, if someone was to be able to prove that the boogeyman then started to hunt them as part of a game, or otherwise had invited them in, right? So maybe not directly, but had put something online, right? Is this a haunted house? There's no one there, or otherwise led someone to believe that they should go into the house. There are different kinds of scenarios where maybe we can say that there was unjustified force used and that kind of thing. But in this case, from what I can see, if there's active murders and that kind of thing, I'm not sure the boogeyman will be able to say self-defense. So those are my thoughts. I don't have my gavel. It looks like my gavel has fallen to the floor or something to that effect. But my thoughts are interesting video. I like it, especially as we are nearing Halloween. And it just seems to be on theme. And it's definitely getting a lot of, there we go. See, it just magically appeared. That's why you have producers on the show. But in any case, there's a lot of hype. This is trending right now, and I think it's specifically because of Megan Thee Stallion and the fact that, he's saying basically, she was cheating on her boyfriend at that time and he slept with her a couple of times. So whether there's truth to that, whether this is just a stunt to try to get some hype on the video, on the song, it does seem to be working. But specifically as it relates to just the video, it was fun to watch. And so we wish DaBaby the best on his video.